Alright, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I'm endeavoring to complete Geheimnisnacht tonight. Now, what does that entail? I need to complete what I'm going to call the hardest base mission of Vermintide 2 with legendary difficulty in the Skull modifier. Oh, am I in for it? I can feel it in my bones already. No Forden tonight, it's just me. So it's going to be solo Legends Geheimnisnacht until he arrives, if he arrives tonight. It is a travesty. Alright, let's get Vermintide 2 up and running, because I can't have Vermintide 2 running beforehand, because Vermintide 2 doesn't like alt-tabbing. So how's everyone's Monday going? It is Monday, correct? Yes. I hope everyone had a nice weekend. Mine was... Well, I posted what happened on Saturday because I streamed on Saturday, which is not something I always do. Nope, wrong button. Also wrong button. Right button. Took me a few attempts, but I got it eventually. Alright, so Saturday I streamed, me and Ford knocked Athel Yen and Hunger in the Dark right out of the park. No real issues, other than Hunger in the Dark having some weird slopes, making landing headshots as Saltspire difficult. Geheimnisnacht is here. Check out the event quest and earn double XP until November 6th. 6th. English. I'm going to play as Witch Hunter Captain because, look, I'm gonna be honest, he's broken. He broke. And by that, I mean it in the most loving way possible.
Seems to roll around earlier every year. Must be getting old. Stay alert out there and stay alive.
Go ahead and check the quests. That's gonna happen. Haha, no. Maybe. And event. So, for a Geheimnisnacht, there's actually only one more thing I have to do. Completing Convection of Decay while carrying the skull will not only do 5 games, carrying the skull, the Convection of Decay, but it will disrupt all the rituals. So that's... I literally just have one mission to do. Now, it is worth mentioning, of course, that I can do it on any difficulty TM. I could do this on Veteran. I could do it on Recruit. I'm not going to. I have a sense of pride, and I wish to have a sense of accomplishment for completing this on Legend difficulty, because I'm not enough of a masochist to do it on Cataclysm, because Cataclysm... I don't play Cataclysm normally, because I solo queue 90% of the time, and I am, at least for this, was joined by a partner, so doing it on Legend was feasible. Doing it solo Legend seems less fun, but doable. The build... There was the UI element showing the build, but I might as well take a moment to talk. So, Hunter's Ardor, Death Knell, Assassin, Templar's Knowledge. I take Charmed Life because I'm paranoid and I dodge way more than I should, and this gives me just that little bit of extra getaway. And Fervency. Why this setup, Horatio? Well, you see, Witch Hunter Captain has this funny little thing called Killing Shot. Critical headshots instantly slay man-sized enemies.
How's the new shot working out?
I didn't ask.
'Tis not as good as the orders work, but it serves me well.
Can I just wander over here? Good. Excellent. Right, so... Killing Shot affects every single normal infantry in the game, with the exception of 2. Chaos Warriors, the big boys with the big axes, those guys are immune to Killing Shot. And the standard bearers, the minotaurs, well, not the minotaurs, the beastmen, goatmen who carry the flags. Those are the two enemies that are immune to it that you will commonly encounter. Every other enemy in the game can be hit by it. Asterisk. Monsters and bosses, rat ogres, storm fiends, spawns of chaos, minotaurs, and bile trolls are all immune to killing shot, as well as every single boss in the game. That, however, is not a problem for me, as I'm only going to have to deal with one, maybe two monsters if I'm unlucky during the procession of Convection of Decay. Now, last time I came to the conclusion that the brace of pistols did not quite have the stopping power required to deal with what I was doing. Like, the amount of shots I need to land in order to actually kill one of the specials is unfortunate. So what? Normal crossbow with scrounger, maybe? Because I'm going to say this now, my ranged weapon for going through this exists solely to pick off specials at a range, so the brace of pistols just do not have the stopping power required. Maybe the normal crossbow will. Actually, I can go ahead and just run the numbers real quick. I swear to God, Loner, if you say anything...
This place is more defensible.
I hate you,
than the Red
Loner.
Moon, but let's hope it doesn't.
Alright. So 134... No, that was 50. I guess I just crit more often than not, so... my damage is a little skewed. So 50 to 100, some nonsense. I love the brace of pistols, not for skull shenanigans, however. Okay, yeah, the crossbow is the thing to use. The limited rate of fire means I'm going to have to actually land my shots, and as this is the first match of the day, oh, I'm gonna learn, aren't I? Boon of Shalia, because, of course, I have a limited number of red necklaces, so I work with what I have. Plus to stamina, plus to health, more healing on myself. Plus to potion duration. This is actually worthless right now, because I can't use potions, so... well, I guess the passive stats are useful. I don't know if Shrapnel stacks with Witch Hunt, the Saltspire's passive to tag enemies. Yeah. Whatever. Cooldown reduction and crit. I think I'm using that because it's the only one that has the stats I like. Cooldown reduction and respawn speed is worthless, so yeah, I'm using this because it's the only one that has the stats I like. Curse resistance is useful if I was going for Grims, however, I'm not doing that this time, so... yeah. Do I have any neat crossbow skins? I'm delaying a little bit because... oh god, I've never been good at Convection of Decay. I already have the Adjudicator's crossbow. What the fuck, friends? Alright, Convection Decay, legendary difficulty. Sigma, guide me. Before I do that, I want to make sure the bots are right, so... Can draw aggro away from me. Can revive me, give me health, also is moderately tanky for an elf. Gives temp health. I am in for it. Right, let's go. It's me and some bots, because my usual partner isn't here.
Helmgart's lost, folks. But we still have our little ways of keeping eyes and ears down there, and something.
Now, I will say,
Hospice.
I think I said it earlier, and I'm fairly certain I said it earlier, but I think Convection of Decay is one of the hardest base maps in all of Vermintide 2. I will honestly say I think it's harder than Skittergate. Skittergate has a lot of bosses, and that can be a stopgap for some people, but the bosses really just become secondary, and they're literally just loot die generators at a point. With Convection of Decay, the way it is, it's just so thick with enemies and specials, and I hate it. Sorry about that, I needed to do something real quick. You probably saw my cursor for a second. I was in my Steam overlay, because why not? No hostiles yet.
This hospice never
First tome, I'm gonna pick it up for the meantime, because I hate myself.
These are the depths to which the Northlanders stoop.
And you're telling me you stay your blade simply because your fool was unarmed?
Heresy is as potent a weapon as any sword. That's all.
Now fine, Claw. You've learned something from me after all. Until it's do me, this is about to get messy.
Life leech.
Dummy, Dory.
Life leech, stunner!
Fanatics, plague monks.
Elf, I beg you.
A chaos warrior. Another chaos warrior has been purged.
I think he's dead, Lumberjoots.
I'll block that path.
I don't have to get their attention.
Come, wastelings, you find me ready.
More scythe has
I heard about
chaos warrior.
Tell him sight!
Sigmar guides my strike.
Would she guide mine? Or better yet, give me a nice cool flagon of ale.
Oh, I'm not looking forward to getting this all cleared out.
Fading! Gods preserve me.
And now things become difficult, officially.
Boons for the body. The soul must fend for itself.
Numbers sell the best skill.
Top on top bloody pieces. Oh, the cracky and real whistle. Oi, what's that? Try again. Hard. I need help. The sergeant's down. And you can stop us. You're welcome to bloody try.
Leech witch disposed of.
Good.
A helping hand. Very well.
Down the stairs.
Alright, that first wave is always a little rough with the amount of...
I spy a
Oh
potion.
boy, potions. Lovely. Worthless to me. I have the skull. Light change was a little rough.
Indiscriminate slaughter. madness of heresy. How often madness and heresy go hand in hand. Did the Hospice's doom begin in one such cell?
Eyes that gleam in the dark. Assassin!
Yeah, you stay down, sneaker. Keep going. Here.
That's a blight stormer.
Sorry, someone was trying to communicate something at me, and
A challenge at last.
please.
Climb that ladder. Judgment is coming.
Oh, good.
Vermin.
Hey, Sigma! Healing draft.
Gruber's gonna get that. Drink it immediately.
Feel it doing me good.
Gasrat's dead. Where are the black rats?
Here they come.
Oh, Elf went down because they wanted the healing potion. Also, before Kruber drank, you might have noticed that he had some actual HP and not just temp HP. That was because he was revived by Handmaiden. Who does that? One of their passive talents is whenever they revive people faster, and they revive them with real HP instead of temp HP.
Yeah, down the stairs.
I really?
Light stormers dealt with. Slay
Gatling gunner.
Sigma.
A good kill, sir. But keep your elbow up.
Oh yeah, I have the elf has javelins, so
And you, man, I will heed your advice.
As you should, Grimby. No one wants to lug your corpse around. Black one.
Storm vermin.
Thank Tall for all.
Kruber's having a very bad time.
All that and shield, Maggie.
Come out, Brad.
Release me back.
I didn't even hear the backstabber spawning.
Poison. Lower the ears down.
Reckon I'm done for.
Ha! More to kill.
I'm ready for you.
Let the black rat.
You stick stronger than you try. I'll give you one for free. There's more room here. Follow! I know the way. Weapons up! Boy like a spider.
That shield will not save you, that man.
Blood everywhere, and another one's gone. Fall back! I smite your heathen soul!
Alright, that's the last of the horde.
Bombs
You can see that Kruber and the elf are rapidly swapping the HP pot. There. They are, in essence, waiting for the temp health to tick down. I do have them set not to use those unless they have it down first, but... One moment. You know what, let's see how long they can hold without me. Because something's come up and I need to contend with it.
That's a leech of no mistake. Sneak rat! Crook! A big pants!
Heard a tale not long back. One of the sisters of Shalia lost her mind. Slit a bunch of throats and vanished.
Right, I'm so sorry about that, but these things happen.
Didn't used to be this bad. Stand clear of that cup!
Pot master done.
I apologize that sometimes things just happen in real life and they need addressed immediately.
See how they come to the slaughter!
If I were going for the Grim, I'd need to press that Zodiac sign over and over again until it, until that door opens. At which point we go through and then there's a thing in the stuff in the air. Hostiles with broken animations. Good, great, excellent.
Can't lie, I'm not feeling great. Take more care, Azungi. They're no use to us dead. Come on then, you blackbird bastard! My Sigmar and the hammer! Hey, come here!
I really hate fighting on slopes. Alright, as I press the other two, I know the Zodiac sign is the last one.
Kruber, you sure you don't need a rest too?
There, Kruber will be alright. I have a health potion.
Listen, assassin! This way! The Packmaster is slain!
That is a lot of storm vermin, holy god.
Hey, it's a black-legged swift. Why are you shooting me, Grimky?
Got to run him down! It is down by Sigmar, the hammer, and the Empire! Come on!
Why I love playing Assault Spire. If your career skill's up and you have the auto crits,
You must have more trees back home, eh?
If you have a point to make, Kruber, just make it.
I did. You missed it. Azungi, don't waste that.
What? Oh,
Alright,
no, it looked worse than it was.
No wonder your empire's on its knees.
careful consideration when giving Botch the healing stuff, because I'm okay. I'll be fine, for the most part. However, that doesn't make me any less anxious.
But if one is the worst, then you might be tempted to
What?
walk him with the
You
leash.
don't listen to her, Azungi. You know how she gabbles on.
All it takes is a lucky crit.
Take what's left. Hold your breath.
Pure skill.
The gas rat is dead. Shield,
Alright, I'm gonna hold up here in this corner for a little second. Deal with this horde. I can hear them coming from behind, so that's something I gotta keep in mind. Again, popping my career skill to give me guaranteed crits to deal with the intermixed elites. Because I can. Oh, crap.
Another blackbird. These vermin never learn.
You need to parry, sir. I killed the hook rat.
Ah, nice work, Kruger. He's in that hallway being spooky.
Is there no end to them?
Chaos Warriors, spooky and full of dookie, as they are one to be. Alright, all it takes is one hit to set the,
The fire rat dies.
gas rats off into suicide mode. If they take any damage, they will immediately switch to the kamikaze.
Chaos Warrior! Come out together! Send those buggers back into the field!
That punch comes out so quick.
Think you can match an Azrai through sheer numbers? Ha! Arrogance.
Alright, I hear him coming. I'm not terribly worried. Elf is fine. She has regenerating ammo. Dwarf. She's dwarf. Kruger will be fine taking the ammo myself. That little storm drain that enemies can come out of is ruining me.
Lumberfoot, can you not see this is the path?
Down that bonfire before we all burn! Can you not tell me from them, Grimky?
Get back to Bluebadier. Hold your breath and shield your eyes.
Kruger really earning that paycheck.
Dead and good riddance. Nice work, Mayfly.
Chaos Warrior leads them!
That Chaos Patrol is up above, dropping down immediately in order to avoid them.
Come on, Isungi! Hey, here's any accidents! Watch your back! Not enough! Either it's more effort! More!
Fare thee well, fire rat.
That summer, did you see it? One less assassin to worry about!
Alright.
What's it? Runners! His assassin's dead. There'll be more.
Alright. Kruger.
Potion's going.
He had a
down,
potion. Oh, wait, no, I gave him a potion.
Hold your ground. The chaos
Can you tell my day's just... This is the first match of the day.
I die.
That patrol is directly above. A little spooky.
That's all you've got? Over here! Easy picking for you! Only a glory! That's the Chaos Warrior falls!
I ate a hit there, but I'm my teammates are a little bit too roughed up for this currently. I imagine it's quite a transformation watching me go through as Firewalk Permaburn Sienna to this, where I'm actually taking the fights and not just trying to run and abandoning the bots to whatever fate they are given.
Something, gas rats! Hop back! Backmaster done, perfect woman! That's no natural plan! Now! Wait, what's that poison rat?
I killed the rat, but it's still...
Whenever I want!
Alright, now if there's going to be a monster, it'll be down here. Disregard. Like I said. This horde while the monster's out is really, really rough. Oh, that's... It's up to Corellian. If she gets grabbed, it's over, basically. Now, that is some horseshit. It shouldn't have that kind of tracking. Alpha's not prioritizing revives because the monster is there, and she's not going to be able to kill it. That much is certain. Help. Please. So what you're going to see is me or Barden, well, me and Barden, slowly tick down. The elf is going to get grabbed probably one more time, and it's just going to be over. That or she's going to get slammed through her block. There's the grab. So this happens every now and again, where I don't necessarily feel justified in dying there, because... Look... People complained about it in Dark Souls 2 when Dark Souls 2 launched, where enemies would turn a full 360 degrees in order to track the player. The Spawn of Chaos shouldn't do it as well. The problem there, what did the team in quotes, was that it was attacking Corellian, Corellian dodged through it, and it just popped a full 180 and smacked me who Corellian had just dodged into. Yeah. It's a little rough. It happens. And you can't really account for, oh, my teammate's going to dodge through the monster while it's in the middle of a combo, and I'm going to eat a hit that will down me.
Things get a bit lively around here on the Heimnisnacht.
And then my teammates are going to run repeatedly into its unblockable attack and get downed because they want to come over to where I am to try and revive me. Okay, let's go to Dwarf real quick. I think part of the issue is that I have the Dwarf with Hammer and Shield. Hammer and Shield is fantastic for stagger locking entire hordes. However, that's not really working. So let's give him this for doing damage. He's got the Masterwork Pistol for dealing with specials because he's got perfect aim with it, and I don't. I could give him a... No one uses these. No one in their right mind uses these. I'm gonna give him to the Dwarf because I think he can aim with them. Grudgeborn for the killing blows because Rockbreaker means less. Blood of Grimnir for allies, that's fine. Tunnel Fighter, good. Rolling Mountain. Wazak to pull attention. I kind of want to give him Booming Taunt. But, it's fine. These things, the Drake pistols are... They're unlimited ammo. They've got a shotgun effect whenever you hit the ult fire, so it'll be interesting to see how those perform. Elf is actually fine as she is. Kruber is struggling to stay alive. I'm tempted to switch him off to something with a shield so he can survive a bit better. But there's no guarantee that the sword that I have him with is probably what's doing best for him. Let's try Grail Knight, see if Grail Knight can do anything, because Grail Knight is actually plenty powerful on its own. Lady's Wrath, yep, that's fine. Gonna go with Virtue of Purity, because Virtue of the Penitent is worthless here, because I can't use potions, and bots don't use potions. 50% damage taken is regenerated as temporary health after 5 seconds. That should help him stay alive a little bit, maybe, possibly, I don't know. Virtue of Discipline might be good, but I don't know how good they are at time block. Virtue of the Joust is probably great on bots. This is the damaging one. No. This is for hordes, but I don't think the bot can think that way. Right. Now I'm going to switch back to Witch Hunter Captain. That didn't go poorly until the monster and the horde happened. I think if Kruber had backed off and healed himself instead of just dying on the spot, we would have been okay. But Kruber made his choice, and Kruber died for it. And then Elf dodging through the monster and getting me smacked because monsters track perfectly whenever they start their combo. And, I should have been more wary around the monster. I should have been able to expect that it would pull a perfect no delay 180 and smack me from behind itself, basically. Now I'm going to try with Kruber as Grail Knight.
Griffin's Beak. Stay vigilant.
Stay together. This gives me a bad feeling.
Those powers aren't spectacular, but both are going to get used. If you're wondering what I mean, there's a... There is a quest he can get that gives health regen, which is incredible to me.
This trail of corruption will lead us to our foes. Ammunition for those who need such.
Alright, so basically everyone has unlimited ammo.
Shielded rats, take heed! Bloody blade
The gas rat's going to explode.
gas rats, cost its last! Look out! Gas!
Storm Fiend right out the... Second gas rat.
Oh, the wrecky are gas rats now! Rouse your boys! Over here! That's all you've got! Blade man, look out!
There's a Storm Fiend somewhere. Yeah, it's better this way. I tried hitting my career skill as I was going down, but I apparently got stunned out of doing it, which I guess is fair. That's a loss super early in the level, and that's entirely acceptable. I can't be mad about it, because it's just so early in the level. Although we can see Kruber is doing damage now. I will say, however, that was interesting. Double spawn assassin, double spawn gas rat, with Storm Fiend on top of that is always weird. I heard the first one, killed the first one. What got me was the second one.
Listen up. I'm hearing that the auspice of
It's hard to differentiate. There's no audio log. Like, the audio clarity for Vermintide 2 is a bit less, so sometimes you just don't hear specials. In Left 4 Dead 2, they made it so that specials always sounded off whenever they were alive. And they all had special audio cues for whenever they gained line of sight on the survivors. Vermintide 2 does not do that, so it's a bit of a... It has its issues. Horatio, stop complaining and just play the game. Look, I'm trying to fill dead air. I don't have a whole lot to say outside of just describing game design and mechanic differentiations between incredibly similar games. Monster and specials.
This hospice never stood a chance.
Those without swords seldom do when war reaches their door.
These are the depths to which the Northlanders stoop.
And you're telling me you stay your blade simply because your fool was unarmed.
Heresy is as potent a weapon as any sword.
A wonderful ammo crate. No one... I'm the only...
You have a poison.
Get clear! Get clear!
Gas rats are spooky tanky sometimes. Alright, so this is where the... Oh, that was lucky.
Gas rat.
Another one spawned. I heard it spawn behind us.
Gas rat's dead.
We following this slime trail, mates?
Armored heretic, fight the righteous fight.
Alright, I'm gonna take this corner again.
Someone give me a anyone have some healing? Or an arm they ain't using? You wounded, Robert? Down and down. Right, leave me alone. Salvation is at hand, Robert. You haven't yet earned death, Robert. Bugger! I've lost the elf! It hurts. May I remind you? Oi, what hurts? I know you got. Need also blind. Take your best shot.
I can't see enemies through the thick of it. Okay, maybe changing out stuff was a mistake. All right, what I've done differently. Barden no longer has shield and hammer, so he isn't as tanky. Elf is being elf still. Kruber. Kruber's just dying. It's weird he's taking so much damage despite... I guess the issue is that he's, like, seeing targets and being like, I need to use Bretonnian longsword. And isn't using his sword and shield, and he's just keeling over. So let's swap him out. No, that wouldn't work. So, Kruber with that works better. Let's go back to Barden, change his build back. His build was the I'm going to hide behind my shield build. This affects the team, so maybe that was helping us out more than I expected. Dowie Defiance keeps him alive. Yep. Yep. Let's give him this. By the way, with this setup, he has quite a few shields. Stamina shields. He is quite a tanky boy. Now, I have him with Boon of Shalia for the temp HP, but he might benefit from Natural Bond because of the way... just the intrinsic nature of Ironbreaker. So I'm going to throw that on him, see how that treats him. I'm going to leave the Drake pistols on, see if... I haven't been getting far enough in the levels for that to make any difference yet. Elf. I'm actually going to switch over the elf from the javelins to the Moonfire bow, because... hit scan! And Kruber. Let's try giving him a sword and a shield. It's got Swift Slaying on it. He should theoretically be able to live. I don't know if he's gonna be... Alright, no, I've changed my mind. Kruber gets to keep the Bretonnian longsword. Because that's what I would use, and I'm just going to switch Kruber over to Footman, Foot Soldier. Now, the setup in quotes with this is staggering enemies, temp health, staggering force for increased stagger, bulwark for, you know, helping the team with staggering. Bloody teamwork to give teammates more. Maybe Comrade in Arms. No, that's bloody... I feel like that's bloody teamwork is the thing to do. Yes, inspiring blow, staggering enemies. And by all his skills. So this is what I'm hoping for. Numb to pain. He gets invulnerability. I don't want battering ram because that'll get him to charge off into no man's land and he'll die. Bull of Oslan might not be bad. I personally use Great Hammer. I'm not going to give him that. Yes, we're going to give him the Mason Shield, the Hammer and Anvil. Can I... One complaint I had about some of the weapons is the way the shields are horrific and block all of your sight. They take up a lot of space. At least they used to. I swear this used to be worse. And this is still a little rough. And the different shields take up different amounts of space on your screen. Hopefully Kruber can do Kruber things with that. If it doesn't work, I can swap him back to Mercenary. I did get very far as Mercenary. Convection, Decay, Legend, let's-a go. Now hopefully with all these things stacked up in my favor, in quotes, hopefully. Dealing with monsters is still a problem because I'm the only one who can do damage, and I need to get lucky with what monster I get. If we get a Bile Troll, I think it's manageable. Minotaur is going to be rough but manageable. Storm Fiend or Rat Ogre is best bet, because Rat Ogres you can dance into oblivion. You can stun lock Rat Ogres. Storm Fiends are annoying, especially in the layout of map you frequently get, but
my gut tells me there's something wrong here. There's trouble afoot in here, Dory. It's
manageable.
so quiet.
Minotaurs are very rough to deal with normally, but I'd prefer a Minotaur over a Spawn of Chaos, because as we saw, Spawn of Chaos is the natural foe of bots when you have bot teammates, because they do not know how to dodge the grab properly. They will frequently get grabbed and frequently heal the Spawn of Chaos.
He's not rousing from that.
A disgusting trail, but a trail.
Hold on real quick. Yeah, I had that.
Sneak rat is dead. Leech wench.
Gotcha.
Plague rats. Black one.
Oh, I forgot to set Kruber to Foot Knight. Oh well. Oh, what? Elf is already down. I don't know why. I'm essentially running the first build I had whenever doing this. Just, Barden's got Drakefire pistols instead of just Masterwork pistol this time. I mean, he also has, Natural Bound. Why are there so many... How long is this wave gonna go for?
Down these steps. The black barrel lurks behind a shield.
Why are there so many shield rats?
It's amazing as a long quarter.
Oh, I swear those shield storm vermin are a problem.
I shall tend your wound, Kruber.
These stairs look right.
No extra healing. Things have been very rough, mostly because of the sheer quantity of shielded storm vermin.
Come, Black Rat. I'll show you mercy.
My nostrils rankle with tainted flame. What fire? Feeble fire. My righteousness burns the blighter. The shield is no shelter, vermin. Stay here. That assassin will trouble us no longer.
Remember, if you hear me complain about double spawns, silent spawns, and all kinds of other things, there's a reason for it.
Down we go.
Alright. Monster? Nope.
Once again, physical corruption clings as tight to our heels as the spiritual. Die! Supplies for our ranged weapons.
I'll take that. Kruger and I are the only one who need ammo.
Anyone fancy a bomb?
Don't like taking the low road here. But, that's a patrol.
Breach incoming. Back that in.
There's the patrol. The patrol is going to be an immense problem.
The rasp of bellows. Is that a fire rat? A packmaster! It shall perish!
Fire rat down.
A rot helm! Sigma grant me strength! This way! I walk with Sigma! Northlander scrawl. This foul mystery.
That is the worst thing that could have come out of there.
Healing draft. Don't squander it.
Over here. If that's all you've got, you look up.
Oh, there goes the elf. I hear even more rats coming. Fantastic.
The Packmaster Pin. Ragnar needs to die, boy. The Packmaster is slain.
All right.
Down the stairs.
Don't waste healing.
It was
Pardon?
necessary, Master Dwarf.
It was necessary, Master Dwarf.
Barden. Let that be a lesson. Never get greedy. It's not worth it. I guess the reality is, even if that, well, no, if that loot rat had healing stuff on it instead of a single goddamn loot die. All right, up and about. Squid.
There must be some clue as to the correct switch. Seek it out.
The bots are aggressively trading health pot. Good, great, excellent. They're not fixed yet. They still do that. Zodiac. Alright, I'm gonna hang out down at the bottom here. Wait for buttons to light up. Wait for it.
Debased creatures, you cannot stay my wrath with mere...
Alright. Come on, that's not fair. And they didn't spawn out of the little hidey hole. They didn't do that, no.
The weak hope we got.
Rise, Matilda. If they go without you.
Remember what I said earlier about clear audio cues and the game, you know, letting you know what is around you, giving you an actual proper opportunity to deal with things, to come up with plans as you play.
See? A potion!
Vermintide 2 doesn't do that. It just spawns specials around corners that make no noise whatsoever at the fact that they're spawned or that they've been sitting there. You just need to either know they're there ahead of time or be suspicious that nothing is happening.
Oh, well, boy, so that's how it is.
Weapons up! It's the tough
No.
Have a care!
You can hear the hook rat running around. You can hear it making noise.
That Packmaster will trouble us
If you can hear it, you can predict it, you can work around it. But it spawned a hook rat and a rattling gunner around that corner, either as I passed. I'm tilted. I shouldn't. I don't know if it shows, but I did... Before streaming more Vermintide 2 for the Halloween event for Vermintide 2, I was playing Left 4 Dead 2. So the way Left 4 Dead 2 works, functions, and the mechanics are, in essence, fresh in my mind. And as dated as Left 4 Dead 2 is at this point, alright. As dated as Left 4 Dead 2 is,
I shall smite these storm vermin.
it did so many things perfectly right that even the games that came afterward apparently just can't replicate. It is a very strange thing. Like, I guess, in essence, is I'm having issues that were solved all the way back in 2007 with Left 4 Dead 2.
Not as sneaky as you believe, brother.
Stormfiend.
The assassin meets a deserted
Alright, did we get a double assassin spawn, or... Where's the Stormfiend? There's the Stormfiend. I don't like this. You see, Stormfiends like to run away from you. They like to keep their distance. But if I do this, I can force it into an inopportune position. Come on, big boy.
I die. Return me to the soil.
Oh, and this is where things get difficult. You can see pinkies are starting to spawn around corners.
You're as bad as Cousin Humphrey. Accept some help, Bazooki.
An adequate kill. And something you'll improve.
God damn it, Elf.
Bring the laddie. I'm a bit banged up.
Where did... What? Alright, monster appeared. The bots ran off after it instead of ignoring it, like I have their bot settings set to. They fought it in a bad position, pulling more mooks. Took damage, Kruber got pounced. Then a horde showed up with elites and specials. Boy howdy, that was a lot of specials. I should have hopped down and immediately started trying to help the team, but they shouldn't have gone after it. Bots no longer chase specials, so that isn't working. At least the bot heal changes work. That works. Well, I tried. Alright, Elf is having problems. This is a weird setup and I don't like it. Alright, so for a while... I don't know. Here's a slight problem. Back the last time I played, Unchained was a little broken, as in the talents didn't do what they said on the card. And I don't just mean it wasn't a 40% damage increase, it was a 20% damage increase. I mean things like Enfeebling Flames didn't actually reduce burning enemy damage. It just didn't do anything at all. I don't know if they ever fixed that. Maybe they did. Maybe they didn't. I don't know. Flail. Yep, that's fine. Dwarf is fine. I wanted to change Kruber to Foot Knight to see how that handles. You know what? Keep this set up. Sorry, I'm thinking. Barden is a natural stay. Barden is never the problem. He exists to pull aggro, and he does that spectacularly. The elf is just dying at every opportunity, which is a problem. Let's try having a Waystalker, but see if that makes any difference. Man, I do not have a good great sword. I think this one will do. Longbow, yep, sure, whatever. Talents, Bloodshot. Whatever, ranged. May help. Look, go for maximized arrows. See how that goes. Equipment. Boon of Shalia, because she's gonna need it. Longbow, and the other things don't matter. Kruber is set up to be Kruber, and I'm still on Witch Hunter Captain. I always hated how horrifically cramped Convection of Decay is.
Listen up. I'm hearing that the auspice of the Shining Sacrament has received unwelcome attention. Chaos sorcerers, and maybe something worse. There's
Now,
something
in theory,
extraordinarily wicked
TM
at work, so get
squared.
in there and put a stop to it.
Maybe Corellian Bot is going to be an absolute god with her career skill. That's what I'm hoping for. And hopefully Kruber can just feed more ult charge.
Griffin's Peak, stay vigilant.
There's trouble afoot in here, Dory. It's too quiet.
It's a weird thing to have the dwarf does no wrong.
I know the way.
Sigma, I see a storm vermin.
Cousin Ockley says hello.
riddance. Nice work, Mayfly.
Please open the door.
Most welcome it is.
Alright, we're taking the lamp oil.
Plague monks, slay the rat heretics! Hot rat! Assassin nearby! Ha!
Strangler, strangles no more.
Fire rat! Their assassin eyes in the dark. Think that will stop me.
Sneak rat is dead! Oh, good kill, sir. But keep your elbow up. The door's open.
You dare! Thank you. Rubam, I shall heed your advice.
As you should, Grimgate. No one wants to look your corpse around.
Don't worry, I haven't forgotten about it. There is, however, a horde coming.
Another wave of filth. I like the cross against me.
I saw it for a second.
Watch your back! Slay the fire! Give a good aim! That's right, close! Nice bit of shielding coming right up!
Nice bit of shielding as they don't take point.
Hold your back!
That glaive rat is charging. Get out of its path.
Bloody battering ram, that's what I am!
I apologize, my eye is super itchy.
Yeah! Down the stairs!
Alright, now we've got some breathing room.
That rat's got a roots,
I think Kruber is about to receive the judgment. That is... I was gonna say, that's a magical amount of... Oh, I shot it with a crossbow, but it didn't flinch. Alright, what went wrong there? Kruber got wildly separated from the team, and just kind of accepted death at the hands of many, many black rats. Elf did not want to use career skill on elites, for some reason. Well, there is another path. let's see if I can do it out of Shade. Might be wondering why Shade. My first run that went really far and died because poorly done AI. Was with Witch Hunter Captain. Why did I not just use that one again and again? Until I inevitably got it. And the answer is, I don't know.
And maybe something worse. There's something extraordinarily wicked in the works, so get down there and put a stop to it.
I hope Lona's wrong.
Alright, so
The chances of that.
you heard some odd noises coming from my background. Don't worry, that's normal. It happens. It is still ongoing.
Come on, this way.
Yes! Good shot, Mr. Lassie!
Storm vermin.
That's what we call a barrack bar handshake!
Ignore the lamp oil.
Shield rod. Watch out, plague vermin. I sense a deluded ear.
Not these blackbird bastards again!
Not so good in a fair fight, assassin.
He'll not rise.
That would be a horde.
Lumineer.
Run, Wessex! It's going to explode! I'll block their path!
I hear Skaven machinery.
My shield and I will get this done.
They're not like breathed his last. Stench. Storm vermin.
Shield rats! That's no natural flame, it's a rakita!
The fire that dies.
Fantastic start. Great start. Lovely start.
An elixir there, if you want to risk a mayfly alchemist's art. They don't learn, do they?
Brilliant! Bones, another blackbird! Over here! I know you can't! You also You stink stronger than you try!
Just another!
Kill it! Kill it! Kill it! No! Please, sorcerer, what's doing?
I have you, sir.
Oh, yep, that's death. Saltspire's dying breath, he saved my life. Oh,
The Skaven's faster than it looks.
Well, we made it through the horde. That was horrifically bad, but
Down these steps.
we made it through the horde because Saltspire had invulnerability at a button press.
Lumberfoot healing draft. Ah, sewers again. I get to see all the finest remains.
Find it, kill it! Oh, storm vermin! Blood stormers here! He's mine! Gas!
The gas rat's going to explode.
Contract prowling, don't get caught!
Let's get Saltspire. Windy boy in the back, way in the back.
I confess I see little difference between this sewer and the roads high above.
A blight stormer! The air thickens with trouble!
Alright, the ability to... They are still struggling with that pinky.
These stairs look right.
Hard to fathom, but I am on your side, help!
Bots are currently messing up doing that thing where they trade health potions back and forth rapidly instead of just wanting them holding on to it.
Vermin with shields here.
Oi, what's it? Hey, that's here! Give me a good shot! Is that all you've got? Take your best shot!
This will actually be the end of it.
There, that's it on her.
Elias, help! A globadier! Sigma guide my what? Wish he'd guide mine, or better yet, there'd be a nice cool flagon of ale.
Stay clear of it, quick.
Strangler, strangles no more.
Screw it, I'm going down and running risky for the
Blightstormer, I
the
warned
healing stuff.
Shield bearers incoming. What sight? Storm vermin.
I don't fear a storm vermin.
God, I hate Blightstormers.
I spend my blood willingly.
Let the black rat come. I've an arrow for him.
Shielded rat, take your swing.
Incoming another horde, because I can't make progress.
Strangler!
Fine, let us see my rod. Detonate the elf targets me.
Ha! A dead pack. There is a sight for song.
Assassin, assassin.
Storm Fiend. Wonderful. Why? Oh, really?
I walk in silence.
All right.
You have no need, Gorrickson. My leadership is a heavy burden.
How heavy you pack your sack, it's none of our concern.
Oh, all right. So that solves that problem, and that was probably the best monster I could have gotten. What do I mean by that? So, the Storm Fiend in and of itself already takes bonus damage if you attack it in the back, and Shade is just backstab the character.
Heard a tale not long back. One of the sisters of Shalia lost her mind.
I guess in heavy quotes so far the build has... The plan has been, the bots will be as tanky as I can make them. And they will solve the problem of dying or... Well... I'll kill the things that are killing them. In theory.
That's better. The door is open.
Squid...
One door open and another sealed gnomically shut.
Alright, last one.
It's about to get a lot hotter.
Oh, there were two of them. I'm sorry, Kruber. I've hit Kruber so many times.
Healing draft. Up the steps, Mayflies.
Another horde.
Down here.
I heard a call out for a ratling. I don't see a ratling.
The Ratling is dead.
Don't deny that you know how to kill elf.
This is nothing. You should have seen me at Hogger's breakfast. Dozens, I believe.
Others clear. Wait. Two known regiments vanished without trace of others. Help! Help!
It hurts.
Gorrickson, you should
Indeed it does hurt, Gorrickson. Oh god, where is it? I hate that it doesn't actually have to do the detonation animation for it to actually, you know, detonate. It's just, nah, it's decided to detonate, so it is going to detonate. Strength potion, which is...
They call these arrows. They'll have
I think that was a berserker. They've immediately gone for Kruber. Not Kruber, Salt Spire.
medical supplies. That's the tread of a blight stormer mayflies. We'll see his fat face soon enough.
Good. Oh, really? At least Salt Spire's there to give me... the healing.
No stomach for a fair fight, gutter runners.
Really?
Lumberfoots, can you not see this is the path?
Now, realistically, this is actually my most likely attempted victory. I've already dealt with the monster. All I have to do is make it to the end and deal with the hardest part of the level. Which is that fucking finale scenario. I'm curious how far I can get with just...
That rot hell might test us, mayflies.
Remember how I said this was probably my best attempt? Oh, there's another monster.
Cease your roaring, ogre.
Yeah, there... Oh, this has gone from likely to...
A pack of plague monks comes for us, mayflies. Beware! That ogre! For Kruber's sake, I do hope that Sigmar is real. Gods, where are the others?
Ah, this is the end.
Someone, help me!
I didn't think I'd hit the statistically unlikely double monster run. Alright. Interesting. Yeah, the second monster is what did me in there. I didn't think there'd actually be a second monster in the level. It's a classic strategy.
Do keep your eyes open for spooks and spectres. They always come crawling out
Well.
of the woodwork on Geheimnisnacht.
Alright, I've come to the conclusion that Drake pistols exist to mock people who want to use them. Let's... No, Masterwork pistol. Alright, Masterwork pistol. That build's fine. Kruber's build is fine. Elf's build is fine. And Saltspire is the way I'm going to have to deal with things. And I'm going to have to solo the monsters for however goddamn much health they have. That first run, if it wasn't for the fact the game is janky, I probably would have gotten it. It's unfortunate, but that's just how it goes. No win, no victory this time around doing Vermintide 2 alone without any friends and just with bots is a practice in insanity, and I don't recommend it to anyone. Be more social than me, get actual friends, and play with those people. It'll make the game infinitely better and infinitely more fun. Alright, and that's all for today, all for tonight. I'd like to thank everyone for stopping by. I know it's a little shorter than usual, but I streamed over the weekend, and I've done a bit more recently. Let's take a quick peek to see if there's anyone in the usual crowd who's currently streaming. Spud might still be doing birthday stuff, so that will be that. Well, there's Girthburger still doing his society character arc. Right, let's go with that. Girthburger has been a cool dude. I have no idea what he's been up to lately, but he's playing Slender the Arrival currently, so let's give him the shoutouts he deserves. Fascinating. I think that was from one of his more recent horror streams. He's been doing spooky games for Halloween because I guess he's into that. I'm personally not. Let's head on over to Girthburger and say hi. Acting as if I have anyone, who watches these live streams. Good heavens, that is some heavy face paint. Have a good night, have a good day. There's a YouTube, there's a Twitter, there's a Discord. It's all there. Contact me via smoke signals or whatever you want if you need me or want me to read something or anything like that. Have fun over at Girth's and have a good night.